Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new episode of Dead of Winter. It is the morning of day 7. It's finally Horde Night. And before we get started really quick, I want to give a huge shout out to everyone who's been leaving comments and just chatting with me after every video. I really appreciate all the interaction and also all the good tips and advice that I've gotten. I've gotten a lot of advice on different ideas for the Horde base, as well as just people like just chatting and saying hi. So I really appreciate that, and they actually do help the videos do better when that stuff happens. So a huge thank you if you've been doing that. It really does mean a lot. So yeah, just wanted to take a second and say thanks for that. One of the ideas that I had gotten was, instead of doing, you know, just one row like this, making it a more narrow type of a choke point and having several hatches laid out. That way I can be here fighting, and then when this one gets ready to break, I can just back up, throw the next hatch up, and keep going at them. So I want to try and use as much of the structure that we have ready already, but I think I am going to try and kind of like add that into it. So we'll have, I don't think I'll do 3 after that point. So this will kind of allow us to hopefully spread out and get them more. And then as we feel the need to, we'll retreat back and have points that basically we can just keep putting hatches up, and it'll funnel them in, and we should be able to take them out. So again, I think that'll work pretty well. And honestly, if we even wanted to, we could keep putting, like, you know, we could put a hatch here. We could even like go in this room as like a last resort. I don't want to get like too buried in here. But I think if we need to, we can get creative with it. But a lot of this stuff has come from ideas from people leaving stuff in the comments. So yeah, we're going to see how that all can work out. First, we need to get resources. We don't have really any wood at all. And also the traders have restocked. And so I think first thing I'm going to head there, see if we can get anything good, like any medical supplies. Or wood for that matter. Usually it's pretty cheap to get kind of raw material like that. So I'm going to head there, see what they got, and then we'll do a little bit of resource gathering, finishing up some touches on the base, and then it'll be Horde Night. So stay tuned. It's going to be exciting. Hopefully not exciting in a bad way though. So stay tuned. All right, Trader Hugh, if I'm not mistaken, you have restocked today. Let's see. Got some sugar butts. We'll go ahead and take that. Let's see here. Yep, he did restock today, so let's check the secret stash first. Got a mini bike for 10K. I know we're probably going to be looking at getting the mini bike, but we didn't get a chance to buy the chassis like we were talking about because he already restocked. So we'll have to kind of wait till that comes back around, or we can find something like another schematic for that. All right, actually nothing really good at all at Hughes. That's a pretty big bummer. Does have a couple of jobs. I think I'm actually going to take one of those to do later. I don't think we'll do that today, but yeah, unfortunately nothing really helpful for us in terms of things that are going to, you know, medical supplies or even really good food or anything like that. So yeah, I don't think we're going to want to spend time driving down to Trader Jen's at this point. So as much fun as it's not going to be, it'll be good just to start getting some more resources right now. And basically on the way home, do that, and then just kind of get ready for the Horde Night. So I'm going to get to work here, and then I'll meet you guys probably really close to the time that's going to start. Okay, we are really close to the Horde Night starting here. So we're going to see exactly how this works out. Again, ideally, they're going to all come through the front here. We've got the 2 layers of hatches, and so this would take a lot of the beating. We can just keep knifing them, letting them bleed out. We have a little backup zone here if we need, and one back here as well. And I put spike traps out. Let me see here. I put spike traps out. Actually, we had a mountain lion back here. I think he was already doing some work here, so that's not great. So our spike traps aren't really going to do much, but I guess no time to figure this out like the present, so let's just get right to it. We are pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and put the agility goggles on. We are pretty close to leveling up a 3rd time after upgrading all this cobblestone. And then we'll be able to go all the way into Fury of Blows. In fact, we'll do the first 2 right now and just see what happens. So, alright, first one in the front. Easy to handle, but I think we're going to have a lot coming in from the sides, unfortunately. Alright, that's, I guess, a good way to start. Got our 3rd level there, and now we're going to get stamina every time we get a kill. So hopefully that makes a pretty big difference. No one from the sides just yet. I don't know. Oh, man. Yeah, right as I said that. That was pretty bad timing. Now I've got to keep an eye kind of on all fronts, which is not ideal. We'll try and get some knives going everywhere. I did learn from my mistakes last time, and I actually have step to repair this. Let's go ahead and get some fire on him. What the heck? Keep that. Well, can I repair it? Apparently, there we go. Now we're on fire though, that's awesome. Alright, no more fire, that was a bad idea. Man, we're getting too close, we're getting hit. That's all the heals we have, so gonna finish this thing on 41 health, hopefully. For whatever reason, they have almost solely come through this door over here, which honestly is fine because it's a smaller area, so it's, you know, they're not, you know, it's easier to kind of just contain right here. But I want to keep checking to see if they're going to come through any other areas, but so far nothing. We've got 200 more iron, so we can stay on top of this repair for a while, luckily. We are thirsty, so I guess I'll drink some coffee and we'll get some stamina regen going. I definitely hear them. Oh, here we go. I was going to say I definitely hear them elsewhere. Just got one here for now. We'll see if there's more behind him. And this is where I feel like we're going to have trouble when they start coming in multiple areas. We got them taken care of and that side repaired, so now we can go over here. Alright, still just primarily coming in on the sides here. Almost no one through the front, which is pretty much exactly what we did not want to happen, but it's... The thing you have to remember too is, as much as this is a horrible biome, this is our first Horde Night, so, you know, it's not like we're going to be seeing all kinds of irradiated, terrible things. Our game stage isn't ridiculously high, so I may have been a little bit overhyped for this, thinking that this would be really do or die, when in reality it's not been too bad. But again, we don't have any meds at all, so let's see. I hear them like back through this wall, which makes me think they're, oh yeah, they're coming through right there, I think, which is not good because that was actually kind of like downstairs is our like escape route. So looks like we're staying in our little cobble box here. You know, we did level up, so really quick, let's go ahead and throw another point into deep cuts. Yeah, that's just going to up our damage. Oh, here we go. Couple in the front here. Alright, we'll get the bleeds going around, and then we'll come over here and get some. Alright, they are trying to break those frames up there and just like jump. Oh, man. 21 health. That's not good. I did not anticipate them jumping on each other's heads. That's kind of ridiculous, honestly. Okay. Seems like we've slowed down just a little bit, so I don't know if we're getting close to the end here. But again, so far it's worked, but at the same time, it's still just the first Horde Night, and it takes them a while to get through these iron hatches, so I'm not, you know, too impressed with the base. Really, the plan was to have them come through the front, and this be like a last resort if someone happened to go through, but they all came through the sides, so... Alright, that guy was downstairs, so I'm not sure where they broke in. We also really just need to be careful with our health, because, honestly, I'll take some fort bites. It's going to make us really thirsty, but for 3 minutes or 2 minutes, we'll have some damage mitigation, so if we do take a hit, it probably won't kill us. I guess we can open this up, too, see if we get some food. Nope. We can open this one up too. I wouldn't normally start looting before the night's over, but really any food or medical supplies could be really, really helpful for us. Nothing in there either, it doesn't look like. Okay, well, he may have been the last one breaking in here. I want to be careful with it, but music has stopped. Obviously, we're still a while away from daytime, but we had no mountain lions come in, thankfully. I do want to be careful because just because, you know, the horde's over does not mean that zombies will still not wander through here. But overall, I'd say this worked pretty well. Let's see. I guess they primarily, you know, they broke 2 holes here on the side and came in, and then instead of coming through here and just going to where the hatch is, they like broke through the kitchen and came through here. So they just took a long time to do that. And then we did have, well, these didn't actually have a break, so they must not have come through there, which means I'm not sure where they came from down here. We had one run up from downstairs. Yeah, I don't see any holes down here, and I definitely saw one run from upstairs. Or yeah, he ran up these stairs. So I really don't know how he got in. Unless I'm just missing something. These aren't broken frames, so he couldn't, unless he like glitched through somehow. So that's interesting. Yeah, and then over here, same thing. They broke around the spike traps, which I mean it makes sense that, you know, they did, you know, run into some of them, but uh-oh, jeez. You're a mountain lion. Don't really want to bother with him with 23 health. So yeah, all in all, pretty good Horde Night. Honestly, I think I overestimated how difficult it would be. Let's see here. I mean, we're level 16, game stage 26, so. You know, it's not really that crazy at that point. I was just getting hyped up because we were in the snow biome, but we handled it relatively well. The knife did great. The bleeding was really helpful. The pathing just really, really messed us up because we were expecting them to come through the front, and of course they came everywhere but the front. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time tonight at least getting these holes plugged back up as best I can. I'll try and probably make, you know, at least like some charred meat, I guess. Or wait, we can do grilled meat. Wait, no, we can't. I don't want to spend a point into Master Chef. In fact, I don't even have any points yet. But man, I wish we could make some of that. But this at least will give us some health, I believe. It's just gonna make us thirsty. So let me get some of that going. We'll get ourselves healed up. We'll get the base at least plugged up a little bit. And then, oh, sounds like, let's see, over here. Jeez. No, let's close that door too. I don't want anything to do with him. Alright, well I guess we can harvest him and make some more torches to light this place up a little bit more. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna eat some charred meat and get these major holes plugged up. And then we still got about 6 hours until daytime, so we'll probably look at going out and knocking out one of our jobs for the trader. This is our Dead of Winter series, so you know we don't usually in a series you'd finish this and you'd get a cup of tea and relax for the night, but not in this terrible place. We pretty much go out at all times of the night. So let me work on a few of those things and we'll see how much time we got, and we'll get out there and get a little bit done. Alright, well we got everything mostly cleaned up here, and we ate about as much charred meat as one person can eat in a day. And now we're going to head over and start the job that we got from the trader. It's almost just half a kilometer away, so it shouldn't take too long. So I'm going to head there and hopefully we can get that taken out before day 8 starts. Alright, we're rolling up here. This looks like it's a... yeah, it's like the underground mine thing. So that's pretty interesting. It took us a little bit longer to get up here because it's actually like on the mountain a little bit. So it's a clear. So we'll go ahead and start this. I'm going to put the agility goggles on as long as we can. If it gets dark, we'll put the night vision goggles on. But we're going to try and be sneaky here because, like you've seen, we haven't had medical supplies in a while. And we're running out of meat because we've just been charring it and eating like tons of it. So it might actually be worth it to go into the perk that teaches you how to do grilled meat, at least at the very least. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's go ahead and put these on. Want to make sure we can see really well. I think there's someone sitting behind this. I wish we had a shovel. We could just grab that. Let's see. Where he's laying down here. I think we can break this without him waking up. I really doubt it. Let's just see if we can get close. Yeah, right there. We need to not miss here. Perfect. All right. We've had a lot of near misses that have cost us a lot of time and health. So, got some... Oh, what the heck? Did we just walk right past that guy on the way in? We must have. That is, right? Yeah, we came down here and we walked this way. He was just standing right there. So, luckily we didn't make a lot of noise because all of a sudden we could have had 2 zombies on us in a really tight spot. So... got some more animal fat in there so we can keep making more and more torches. Oh, here's a guy right here. Yeah, the sneak damage, you can't really beat that. Normally at nighttime this would be insanely dangerous, and we actually had some pretty bad luck the last couple of clears waking up a ton of zombies, so I don't want to jinx it, but it's going a lot better here. Got a guy behind here. Not to mention you can just go through these areas so much quicker. So it's just it's a faster clear, it's safer, you save supplies, you get XP. There's really no downside. Except the risk of dying. That's kind of a downside, I guess. Alright, is there no one over here? I don't think there is. Unless you can like swim through there, but I'm not going to jump in and find out. Oh, I just heard someone. There must be someone on the other side of a wall or something. Oh, maybe up there? I wonder if they're going to fall through here. This might wake him up. I don't know. That didn't wake him up. Oh my goodness. Wow. We were able to sneak below him, break the block he was standing on, and then he fell to the ground. It's still asleep. And we killed him. That's insane. I don't know. If that doesn't convince you to stat into this sneak stuff, I don't know what will. We do have a working stiffs crate and a toolbox there, so... that's pretty nice. Looks like the last of them are going to be down here. I think this is the end here. Yeah, right here on the ground. And that's it. That was the last one. That was insanely quick. Alright, let's see here. We've got a medical pile. We could really use some stuff. Man. Splints are the kind of thing that you never need when you have them, and you only need them when you don't have them. And blood bags, if we were making first aid kits, that'd be amazing. But we're not statted into that at all. Got some more vitamins. We got like 20 of those at home. Hey, a rad remover mod. Okay. This will disable the regeneration ability of the radiated zombies for 90 seconds. So that's going to be really, really helpful if we last long enough to be facing the radiated zombies. And then a primitive bow. I'll go ahead and scrap that. So we could put that mod on our knife if we're facing the irradiated zombies, and then you know, they'll stop regenerating health and just be that much easier to kill. Let me go ahead and grab, I don't have a shovel, so I won't mess with the cobblestone or the cement, but I'll go ahead and grab these rocks real quick. All right, I'm gonna stay sneaking just in case there's some, I don't know why they wouldn't be included in the quest, but we'll break this open and then get ready to head out and see what we get for a reward. First, well, I guess we'll grab this first. All right, some wire tools, we can probably sell those. I think we got a few pairs at home. And an iron pickaxe, 19 forged iron, and 7 mechanical parts. That is fantastic. We do not, it's our first tool we've gotten above the, you know, primitive level. So now we can start taking out, you know, just like ore veins and get resources a lot faster, which will, you know, hopefully allow us to, I kind of want to jump in there and see if there's anything. What the heck, let's do it. Oh, all right. Oh, it goes outside. Okay. Well, we were pretty much done, so that's fine. I don't think there'll be anything in the water that'd be worth getting. So I guess if you want to, you could swim underneath there, but I don't know what the purpose of that would be because, I don't know, you maybe skip a few zombies, but whatever. Okay, well now we're freezing to death, but that's fine. Let's drive back to the trader. We can go ahead and turn those off and throw our agility goggles back on as we slide down this mountain. It'll be a quicker ride on the way back because it's not going to be uphill. So let me head there and then we'll see if we can get a good reward from him. Okay, made it back to Trader Hugh's. We'll just leave the bike outside and see what we get. It's almost daytime, so we'll have to wrap this thing up here in a second. In fact, we'll see if we got anything else here. Nothing too good. All right, Hugh. Shotgun shells or a sawed-off shotgun mod. We'll take the shells. We'll probably just sell them. Yeah, I wish we could have gotten that mini bike chassis that was for sale, because then we could buy that and then craft the handlebars, or maybe it was vice versa. I don't remember which one was for sale and which one we can craft. But he does have a mini bike for sale for 10,000. So with the sugar butts, it'd bring that down a little bit more. So if we keep saving and want to do that before day 10, we could. It'd be better than the bike for sure. But nothing amazing.
I only do business with real customers.
And at some point, we'll grab all our stuff and come up here and sell everything. We got a few things. Actually, in terms of, you know, getting drops from a Horde Night, it was a pretty lame night. We only got, I think, 3 bag drops, maybe 4. But again, it was our first one, so even with the max 64 zombies on, it's only going to spawn so many based on your game stage. So that, and we may have just gotten unlucky. So I'm going to head home, but we can go ahead and wrap this one up here. We had another, you know, successful day and a successful first Horde Night, so the series will go on from here. I have a feeling that day 14 Horde Night, if we make it there, is going to be a little bit more tricky. So we'll definitely have to get some of the base layout figured out. But now we have a good idea how the zombies are going to path. They're going to go through any walls that aren't upgraded to cobble probably. So we need to get working on that as soon as we can. We really need to find medical supplies and food, and it wouldn't hurt to get our stuff organized. So we have our work cut out for us, but I think we can do it. But that's everything I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And comment down below if you have any ideas for future playthroughs I should try on Insane Difficulty. And if you have any other tips for me on this playthrough, I'd love to hear from you guys. You know, you don't have to be an expert to share an idea that you got. So leave an idea for me, and I'll be sure to take a look at it. And yeah, we'll see if we can survive at Journey's End for a few more. Well, I guess now we're not at Journey's End anymore. We're just at Journey's ND. So we'll see if we can survive a few more Horde Nights here. But that's going to do it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.